welcome back to the Hacktivist Mechanic. It is Easter Sunday, April 1st. It's about 25 degrees here in Omaha. Very cold for the spring. Not ideal for driving, not ideal for playing golf, not ideal for anything other than sitting inside. We're out here today because we have a problem with our 911. Now, a couple weeks ago, I took the car out to run an errand, maybe stretch his legs, run around town for a few miles on a Wednesday night at, say, 9 o'clock. On Halftown Road, under full throttle, hit the gas, and then all of a sudden pedal goes to the floor. And the electronics are working, but there's just no power in the engine. So I was able to coast into a parking lot, park it, and kind of, now I had the same problem with my 944 Turbo, my 951 is a 1986. The car would frequently go out, the engine would die, it would struggle to start, and then it would always start. And I ran into an issue where I couldn't get it to restart, and I had to flatbed at home. Doing a little research, they said it's probably your DME relay, which helps control the fuel pump. So I said, okay, let me try to order one of those. It's a pretty cheap part, we'll give it a shot. I order a DME relay, I put it on the 951, everything starts up, it runs fine. And then I read more and they say, hey, you should probably always have a DME relay on you at all times. I opened the glove box of my 951 at the time, and what do I see? An extra DME relay. So the previous owner had put one in and was smart enough to carry around. I just had never opened the glove box to see that there was one in there, and thus I was stranded and had to get towed home. So what do I not have in here? An extra DME relay. Now, thankfully, I did order one from Pelican Parts. It's about $31. This installs underneath the seat. It's a pretty easy install. So what I'm going to try to do is start the car up, see if it starts. Basically what will happen is the car will turn over, it'll just not fire up, and then it dies when it was under power. So literally the exact same thing that happened on my 951. I'm hoping this is the fix. If it's not, we're gonna have to get in the weeds a little bit, and I may or may not be able to figure that part out. So I'm gonna try to fire the car up, see if it fires up. If it doesn't, well, regardless, we're gonna put this in, and hopefully that fixes it. So here we go. Okay, let's see. Not good. So it was really weak. The car did turn. We've got gas. We've got oil. We should have some spark. It's just not turning. So let's get underneath the seat, see if we can replace the DME. Hopefully that fires it up. Okay, so let's show you where the DME is. It's underneath the seat. It would be a lot easier to take the seat out, but that seems like overkill. So I'm just gonna go down in here, got a light on it, and you'll see right here is our DME. And here we have our new one. So we'll just make sure we note the orientation. It does have this bolt here. It looks like maybe an 8mm bolt. So I'm gonna unplug that and pull it out. Okay, so I'm not a very good judge of nut size. It was a 10mm nut, so let's just pull this thing out. Looks like it's connected down here. My light would work. All right, okay, here's our DME when we took out. So this is the orientation. It went in like this. It's easy enough. You can see there's a little tab on the back here that screws in for the bolt. So there is a way to test these to make sure they're good, but you know what? I suck at that kind of stuff, and this part is like 31 bucks, and they're pretty, new one here. Seem to be a pretty common failure point, so here's a new one. We're just gonna plug this guy in and see how it works. Alright, so this thing's ready to go in. I totally butchered this tab here. It's flimsy metal, but should be good to go, so let's see if we can get this thing in here. Turns out nothing's easy on this car. I think I told you guys that before. I was able to get the old DME out from the front, but to put the new one in, I had to scoot the chair up, lean the seat forward, get it in there and shut it in the front. So I'm pretty sure it's in. The 951 is pretty easy, just a simple relay fix in the front, but it's German engineering for you. So Everything's installed. I hope that's right. We're going to try to crank it up. Here we go. Fingers crossed. Alright, so I think you could hear it. It was pretty weak when we first started it, but once that thing got kicked over, I hope that's it. So I'm going to go take it around the block, make sure everything's running okay. If we get stranded, you know, I'll just have to push it back or get somebody to come pick it up. So let's go for a quick ride around the block. Gotta love when a plan comes together. Thanks to Pelican Park for the DME. I think what I'm going to do now is go order another one, so I always have one in the car with me. It seems like the prudent thing to do. I'm not willing to say I'm 100% done and that this issue is fixed. You know, it started up last time, the other night, we ran it and everything was fine, and then about a mile and a half down the road it died on me, so can't say it's completely finished and it's running properly, but it wouldn't start. You guys heard, couldn't get to start, and now I did, so that's good. Quick battery change and we're back. So that wraps up pretty much everything for today. I do have more to do on the 911. Our first car's in coffee next Saturday, so I'm going to try to make that, although the weather looks bad. She really needs to be clean. She's really dirty. I still have my 964 wheels. I've got one of them that I got retouched on paint and welded up a crack that I'll show you guys, so I'm waiting to get those back. I haven't got tires for them yet, but hopefully sometime this driving season I'll get them. So yeah, other than that, I'm going to be doing some more stuff, getting everything ready for driving season here in Omaha. So I'll be doing oil change and freshening everything up, maybe bleeding the brakes. And then yeah, I'm going to continue working on my Cafe Racer that I'm sitting on right now. I may have a buyer for it. I decided I thought I was going to work on trying to get it up and going, but I do have a buyer who's possibly interested maybe this week. So hopefully he is, and we can get this thing going on because I have bills for babies and daycares and lots of stuff. So that's what happens when you have 3 kids and toys and not a lot of time. So anyway, stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Please hit the subscribe and like button if you're into this, and I'll keep it going. So thanks.